New York, a city that never sleeps, but instead knows how to dream. Everything here moves a little faster than in the rest of the world, as if time itself is trying to keep up with human desires. When you first step onto the street of New York, it seems like you've stepped into a movie. Tall skyscrapers slice the sky into pieces, cars honk, people walk quickly, as if in a hurry to an unattainable goal. But this city is not about rushing. This city is about taking a step forward. Let's start our journey from a place where energy beats like an electric current, Times Square. There is no darkness here. Huge screens glow as if they are trying to replace the sun. People from all over the world come here just to stand and watch. And you stand next to them and think, if the world is so big, why was I afraid to dream? Now let's take a step away from this bright chaos and go to Central Park. This is a green country inside the concrete jungle. The trees here make a noise differently than in an ordinary city. The air smells of grass and coffee from the nearest kiosk. People here sit on the hills, read books, play guitars, talk, fall in love, quarrel, make up. They live. Central Park was not created by chance. The city needs it as its heart, because even New York sometimes needs to rest. From here, we will head to the Empire State Building. You climb to the observation deck, and all of Manhattan lies before you like a map of the world. The streets are smooth, like strings, and it seems that if you run your finger along them, the music of the city will play. And you understand, these are not just buildings. These are dreams embedded in concrete and glass. But anyone who wants to understand New York should go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Here you can meet Egypt, Greece, the Middle Ages, the Renaissance, and the future, all in one space. The paintings look at you. The sculptures are silent, but you hear their stories. And at some point you catch yourself thinking, I'm on another continent now, in another time. But I'm here, and I'm a part of this. Now let's move to another district, a reminder that the city has many faces. We're going to Soho. This is a place where old factories have been transformed into galleries, shops, and cafes. There is a creative energy here that can be felt even in the sidewalk. The streets are cobblestone, the buildings are brick, and it seems that time slows down here, but does not stop. After Soho, there's Brooklyn. And the key to Brooklyn is the Brooklyn Bridge. You have to walk across it. This is important. As you walk, the wind blows a little in your face, the bridge trembles under your feet, and in front of you is the panorama of Manhattan, which shines as if assembled from fragments of the sun. And it is here that many people say to themselves, I can do it. I will do it. I will build my own. The Brooklyn Bridge is one of the most famous symbols of New York and the first suspension bridge with steel cables in history. It connects Manhattan and Brooklyn across the East River and became a real engineering marvel of its time. Construction began in 1869 and lasted 14 years. Its chief engineer, John Roebling, laid the foundation for the future masterpiece, but unfortunately did not live to see the bridge completed. The work was continued by his son, Washington Roebling, together with a team of engineers. The bridge is over 1,800 meters long and is famous for its Gothic architecture. Two majestic stone towers with arches have become a recognizable symbol of New York. A walk across the Brooklyn Bridge is a unique opportunity to enjoy magnificent views of Manhattan, the harbor, and the Statue of Liberty. During the day, it is bustling with tourists and cyclists, and in the evening, the bridge takes on a romantic look with thousands of lights reflected in the water. The Brooklyn Bridge is not just a path between districts, but part of the city's history, a symbol of ambition and engineering genius of the 19th century. And now, the sea. We board the ferry and sail to the Statue of Liberty. She stands on the island like a sentry, not formidable, not majestic in the conquer style. She simply holds the light. This light is for those who want to start life anew, for those who are looking for a chance, for those who have lost themselves and found themselves again. The Statue of Liberty. Her silhouette is known to the whole world. She stands on the island, among the water and the wind, and looks at the city as if guarding its sleep. But the most interesting thing is not that she is big or famous. What is interesting is what she means. For many years, this is where new people were met, those who came from distant lands in search of a new life. They sailed to the shore on ships, tired, with suitcases that contained their entire history, and they saw the light, a torch in the statue's hand. This torch was like a promise. Here, you can start over. Here, your story matters. That's why for millions of people, the Statue of Liberty is not just a monument, it's a symbol of hope. There's another detail. In her left hand, there's not a shield, not a weapon, but a book. The date is written on it, July 4th, 1776, the day the idea of freedom as a right, not a gift, was born. And at her feet are broken chains. They're often overlooked, but they're there. This means that freedom is not a decoration, it's earned, and it's kept. As the ferry approaches the island, the wind picks up a little, as if someone wants you to experience this moment. You look at the statue and you realize, freedom is not something that's given to you, it's something you carry inside you. They say that New York belongs to no one, but in reality, it belongs to everyone who has ever allowed themselves to dream here. You walk down the street and suddenly you realize the city doesn't scream, it doesn't press, it doesn't break. It simply says, you can be whoever you want. The main thing is not to stop.